welcome back for real this time.
Hey, good to see you guys.
We spent about a minute and a half talking to nothing, so we're happy to be back, and we hope you guys are happy to be back,
If you knew my
too.
personal life, I spend a lot of time talking to nothing, so it's no big deal for me. I do that a lot.
Oh, speaking of some excitement going on here, Johnson pressing forward again. Was all that broadcasting, by the way? Were the first 2 minutes broadcasting? Oh, okay. Well, wow. Then I guess everyone did just literally just get back. Don't worry. You didn't miss anything too dangerous. Johnson did have an early attack, but it kind of petered out as they lost it on the wing. And so far, yeah, you came back just in time for the best part of the game, the part you can see. And right now, oh, just a little bit of a heavy touch there. Ah, that was feeling good.
Yeah, it looked like a possible run out there.
He was busy thinking about when he'd have to retouch that hair. And just accidentally hit it a little bit too hard.
And so.
And who else would knock that forward again? He's trying to hold that line, trying to keep him offside.
And there it is.
He's really offside. That is ashamed of yourself. Levels of offside.
Somewhat, but a clever play, though, from Johnson County.
Right. It was
the
a really
Red
good
Raven
setup.
back line.
They really held that line well. I mean, they set him, the linesman was saying, that didn't go out. You just picked it up off the line, son.
Yeah, go ahead and card him for that. Nah, I'm just kidding around. Yeah, he thought
we've already seen 2 more cards than we saw the last game.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. Well, just a little bit of confusion. He thought it went out. He thought he deserved a foul, I think, but not the case.
And back to Andre Johnson, who's going to drop it to Saucedo, who's going to, in turn, drop it all the way back to the goal.
And so reset, recycle, see what we can get going. Ball to the middle, looking for Costa.
Sneaking by.
And there's Lesgear again. All that speed.
Yeah, he's been really aggressive and pressuring the goalie, not letting them have it easy, and forcing them to turn it over. So Coffeyville has another chance. And
double touch.
Looks like that's going to be for Coffeyville.
All right, Lyra, good job holding that one up. Salcedo steps up, tries to find. Well, he eventually does find Costa.
I can see that moment of hesitation right there. Wasn't sure if he should pressure him.
Dylan Von Rensburg comes over.
And offsides if he goes for it. And yes, the linesman does call offsides.
Wow.
Man, that guy's going to start getting yelled at if he's not careful.
That's true. I mean, it's one thing to hustle, but it's another thing just to blatantly be off. I mean, you have to really look down that line, make sure.
I feel like they should just give me like an honorary linesman's flag at this point.
I feel like you should, get an honorary.
Look at that beautiful ball right there.
Excellent job.
Excellent first touch. We got some help from Baylor Cox. Just came in a little bit behind him. He tried to drag his leg to get that hit. He's going to be disappointed that he didn't get a better touch there, but looks like a deflection. Is going to give that one to Coffeyville.
Beautiful play.
Beautiful run by Baylor Cox.
Lesgear, I'm pretty sure.
Excuse me, Lesgear. God, I need to get my number 12 straight. No, wait, that was Baylor Cox.
Well, but
Lesgear
was over on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Though. He's the one that sent it through.
And Cox was the guy who was making the run into the box. Don't do that to me. I wasn't even wrong this time.
Nah, I wasn't. Just a little bit of miscommunication there. Domingos comes through, puts the head on it, just outside the goal, though.
So good start. Very strong start by Coffeyville. That
start.
was actually, I'd say that was probably their most proficient play of the game right there. Some of the most danger created. If that ball had just been a little bit further forward for Cox to get a good touch on it. But at that angle, having to reach behind him, it was always going to be a rough go at it.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Although it does make me think of the goal from Pulisic during the Panama game, when he did get that ball and he dragged his left foot and flicked it forward and then made that run that eventually created the goal. Beautiful times. And that's the last goal I want to think about.
We're not going to comment on the state of the U.S. right now and
Other
World
than to
Cup
say,
qualifying.
I really, really liked that goal.
Yeah, we'll just remember those times and little chippiness down there on the field, but
I was
all good.
I was trying to figure out the referee's movements there. It looks like he was trying to start a new dance craze. A very mellow dance craze.
I'm down with it.
Oh, wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah, off the chest,
Flicks
good
it forward
control.
to Baylor Cox, who's able to keep it under control. And, all right.
Be back to us.
He'll win that throw in.
Yeah, good job. And I know I mentioned this in the first half, but I really like his speed.
Right.
We need to find a way to get around those defenders, create some holes in the passing lanes. Good headle up. Ooh, Aaron Edwards just.
Wow. Yeah, he took a pretty hard tumble right there. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, going to call out the trainers here.
So I think while we wait for them to see, we can talk about a few other things that is not the state of U.S. soccer. For all of you guys who are fans of the Premier League, we've got some matches upcoming on Saturday.
Because international qualifiers are over, we can get back to league games.
Yes,
I like that.
We can get back to the stuff that matters is how I'm going to put it. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace, looking forward to hopefully getting 3 points from that. Liverpool versus Man U.
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, Man U is having a really good season
Yes,
this
they
year.
are. Them and Man City, top of the table.
Yeah, I mean, normally I'd say this would be a really close game, but I think I see that one going to Man U, but I guess we'll see. But who's your favorite team that's playing on Saturday?
I'm going to have to go ahead and shout my loyalty out all the way across the pond to Huddersfield Town.
Go Terriers.
Yes, Swansea City versus Huddersfield Town, 9 a.m. on Saturday. And I wrote this down for Shicky because I know he's an Arsenal fan. Watford versus Arsenal.
Nobody's perfect.
And that's why you don't get a goalkeeper's kit, is because you make fun of his favorite team.
Well, I refuse to compromise on that.
So, yeah, Crystal Palace and Chelsea, Watford, Arsenal, Man City versus Stoke City, Swansea, Huddersfield, all on Saturday. And, you know, I like
has actually had some kind of amazing, late game turnarounds against teams that they should have lost against. So, I don't know. They could win it. And besides, it's the Potters. You got to expect magic from the Potters.
And we'll see how that goes. That'll have top-of-the-table implications, that's for sure.
They're probably sick of that joke by now. I doubt I'm the first person to make it.
Well, and we'll see how it goes. If we get calls or, text or letters pouring in, we'll know who to
from
fire.
All our fans in Stoke City.
We'll know who to fire, that's for sure.
I'm actually trying to think of what well, of course, we had, our player from Bournemouth.
Oh, yeah.
That's P. She was, of course, and I think actually when she was playing for us is when they had just made it to the Premier League for the first time ever.
Interesting.
And she didn't seem as stoked about it as I would think. I was like, come on, that's your hometown.
True.
But maybe it's like where I'm from and you're either a fan of OU or OSU, and I'm like, I don't care. Even though I'm from there.
And she was a fan of Brighton as well, if I remember right. Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Well, Brighton, Bournemouth, basically the same thing.
Okay.
You just change a few letters around, and that's it.
Well, in Huddersfield Town, their rise to the top tier, I mean, that was awesome watching that last year.
Oh, yeah. Did you see I think I sent you a thing that
Yes.
the Men in Blazers made. I think that was Roger Bennett did a documentary about it, a little mini documentary, which was really great. I loved it. I mean, those are the types of stories that we like to see, and that's the beauty of the system where you can rise from obscurity or fall from a great height, like the Greek tragedies of old.
I think that is one of the more exciting aspects of soccer and the leagues and the way they're set up, because in NBA or NFL, you had the teams that
or
are just
MLS.
Well, you had the teams that are just terrible every single year, and you don't even. It's hard to even justify why they're there, in the league, and so soccer takes care of that. They actually send them down to the second division. 2 teams from the second division or 3 or however it is, they come up to the first.
They say you work your way back up if you want to play it.
It gives them some incentive to actually win instead of just, tanking games to try to get a good draft pick or whatever it might be.
Right.
Takes that scenario
Which,
clean
when someone
out of
explained that whole thing about wanting to be near the bottom if you didn't have a chance to get in the playoffs to get a good draft pick, and I just remember hearing that. It's like, that is the most I'm trying to think of a
clean word you can say on air.
I'm not coming up with any. It's weird. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it makes no sense at all. That's for sure. And especially when you think about the fans.
Right.
The fans it's really.
How would you feel being a season ticket holder knowing your team was intentionally throwing games?
That would make me very upset, to be quite honest with you. Very upset.
Whereas if you do that in the Premier League, you keep throwing games, well, have fun in a lower division.
Exactly. So there's incentive there just to not tank. Not just a business move. It's also thinking about your fans, things like that.
And, of course, we have no reason to throw games in this league, thankfully, because we, of course, have playoffs and whatnot to go for, some postseason to try for, which
Yeah.
is very competitive. I don't believe we made it last year, but I think the year before the men did. And, of course, the women had a really strong postseason showing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you're exactly right.
Ooh, that's a really good ball.
Yeah, Leskier's going to try to get on the end of that one.
Just wasn't able to get it under control. Oh, but he may be able to. Okay, it looks like he was trying to earn a corner kick. Just couldn't get it, but he'll get the throw in at least.
He uses his body very well. He's not the tallest guy in the world, but he knows where to position himself, how to position himself to get to the ball.
And looking for Baylor Cox near the top of the box. Rhyme not intentional.
But it was awesome. That's why you're the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the maker, the breaker, and the title taker right there.
All I can think about is Fox and Socks now. I really need to stop thinking about that. Anyway, interesting flick right there to try to set it up. And looks like there's a collision, but the referee is saying no. Or yes, okay. He put his hands down and not, okay.
So there we go. Yeah, Costa, just a little too much. Him and his blonde locks.
No whistle blown, hands down, as if to say, is that a foul? I'm not familiar with that one, but
no idea.
Maybe it was more of a hey, calm down type motion, let's tamp that down a little bit.
Calma.
So Baylor Cox on the right.
Nice little
looking for the return ball.
Yeah,
gets
1-2,
from Favia, drops it into the center, trying to return the favor that he got from Lescure a while ago.
Yeah, Edwards was open, just a little bit ahead of him.
It looks like the referee is going to say it was a foul there in the corner against Johnson. So they'll be getting the free kick. As in the foul was we committed the foul against Johnson, not the foul was called against Johnson. I realized that was confusing.
Well, that terminology, though, for the American fan, it's a little bit different, but
it's all good.
Exactly.
Oh, is he saying there was a little bit of shoving going on? I think the linesman is calling there.
Yeah, a little too much in the back there.
Oh, some chats going on right there. He'll need to be careful. Don't want to anger the referee. He will show yellow if he has to.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, he is the boss.
Okay, it looks like he's waiting for this to be decided. Referee saying, stop the clock. Let's get this measured out. Because, as you know, once the referee has decided we're going to count this back, you can't take a quick free kick. It's been decided. We're going to count it off. Whoa! Ooh, that could have gone poorly.
Yes, it could have. You like that, though, that he wanted to attack that, try to get that out of the box, defend it, but
it would be even worse sometimes to let it go all the way back if there were a Johnson player lurking around at the far post. So, credit where credit is due. He didn't score a horrifying own goal. And not that would happen.
And there is skill in that, that's for sure. As far
scoring
as
a horrifying own goal.
to be able to flick it off like that, under pressure, and
we'd have to nickname him.
Oh man, that was a real nice ball sent back to the middle. Very dangerous.
I completely lost my train of thought. That's probably for the best. That was a little too close for comfort.
Wow, yeah, that was a
I was trying to squeak
ball.
That one through sneakily. A little bit of a sneaky squeaker, but
sneaky squeaker.
It I just stopped talking for a sec and let Chicky handle that. You can't fault him for lack of energy.
No, not at all. And, to think about him having to take care of not only the women's team but the men's team as well, to go from one strategy to the next, to go from one scenario to the next. It's a busy man.
Yeah,
he's a tired guy at the end of the night.
With a completely different team, a completely different tempo and style and strategy.
Yeah, everything. And he has a young one at home, I think, under about 3 years old.
Yeah, so all of his yelling has already been done by the time he gets here. Or maybe I'm just thinking of when I was that age.
He gets all of his yelling out at the game, and then he goes home and he's just probably the nicest guy in the world. Oh, yeah.
And
he's kick for the Red Ravens. See if we can set something up here.
Well, I've got some faith in Andre to float one in.
Nice ball. Oh! Still dangerous.
Looks like he was a little surprised that it was still on him at that point. And looks like that's probably going to travel out.
Yeah.
Saucedo will be happy to take the throw in.
Ooh.
A little bit of panic on the sidelines.
Yeah.
So did you call him Ricky earlier?
Yeah, I called him Ricky, and I think I have that pass. But if not, he's going to let me know about it in class. That's for sure.
I don't know. I've always liked the fact that his name has this, it has the same number, and it rhymes. So just you have Ricardo Saucedo. I think
that's
it just kind of
true.
rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, kind of like iambic pentameter or something like that, Good defense.
Oh, the ball is going to squeak through. And
sits in the middle.
Not a bad setup. Probably just about the best place he could have put it, all things considered. There's a collision outside the box, and no foul called by the referee. And
what are we going to have here, though?
Looks like they're saying it is a goal kick. There was a Coffeyville player nearby, but I think he knew he was in an offside position and just let it travel out. And, referee's having a point. Not sure what he was pointing at, but he was, and that's the important thing.
Okay.
Sometimes it's important to point.
I'm going to remember that line.
Sometimes it's important to point. Sometimes it's also impolite, though, so you have to be careful. And we've got a lot
of discussion.
Okay, here's where I'm confused. If that was offsides, he called for a foul, though.
Yeah.
Because he waved the flag around. He's doing it again.
A little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah, okay. Apparently, I'm not the only one who's confused, which makes me feel a little bit better.
The green jerseys are going to have to talk to each other down there and get on the same page.
Oh, he's saying it was a foul called against Coffeyville then. Okay, so he was calling a foul.
Okay, a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, because generally when you're signaling for offsides, you generally point, far, middle, or near after signaling. And he raised his flag, waved it, and then pointed near. So I was like, it's like, is that an offside call?
Yeah,
or
which
is it,
one?
Yeah, it's I'm getting literal mixed messages here. Oh,
ooh,
little
tough
bit of
collision.
But luckily, the goalie is able to get back up, but the Johnson player staying on the ground for now. So, want to talk about Premier League again?
Goodness, yeah.
Actually, no, we should talk about the Spanish League, because I know you love it.
Yeah, I admit I do have a love affair with the Spanish League. Unfortunately, my team is 5th in the table right now. We probably have the highest payroll, but we're 5th in the table. That's what really hurts.
As it's called, the Liga.
Yeah, Barcelona leads that, is the leader for that league, 21 points. Sevilla, Valencia, and actually Barcelona and Atletico Madrid play this Saturday.
Ooh.
So hopefully.
Is that on BN?
I think it will be. It will be on BN Sport.
Well, great. Although, speaking of World Cup qualifiers earlier, did you see the Argentina game at least?
Yes, I did, and
that was a beautiful. That was a beautiful hat trick. I know.
Yeah,
I know you
sure.
don't like Messi.
Oh
he's on
no,
Barcelona.
Yeah, and I might not quote unquote like Messi, but I'm a sports fan. I can respect Messi, that's for sure. And Ronaldo, he gets hat tricks. Messi gets hat tricks.
You just had to throw Ronaldo.
Oh well, no, I'm just saying. I mean, there are tons of good players out there. I think Neymar's a wonderful player as well. Ooh, nice ball
Very
sent
nice.
in.
Oh.
Man,
that was so close to just sliding that into the top shelf.
Hands in his face. He's disappointed with that one, but
I wouldn't be
excellent
disappointed.
strike.
That was really good connection there. I was just watching. It's like maybe if we don't acknowledge that he's doing this, he'll do it because he won't be nervous because we won't be watching, even though we are. But he doesn't have to know that.
Curse.
But hey, if he wants to score a hat trick like Messi, then we'll take it.
Oh, Baylor Cox has it in him, that's for sure. He's got the talent too.
Well, he just needs 3 more goals, and then and then he'll be there.
Oh, that's
okay.
way off there.
Jeez,
I mean,
it's that same guy. Okay, you sure you don't want to celebrate that goal you just made?
Yeah, he should almost get a little bit of a caution there for that. I mean,
nah, it's I don't know. It's like he's been offsides a lot.
Yeah, this isn't the training ground.
At least I think it's that same player. He's got the orange boots, so it's kind of stands out. Whoops.
A lot of pace on that ball, yeah.
Not the only player with orange boots, as you can see right now. I'm a big fan.
Popular style.
That's the color that I make the soccer ball on FIFA in the winter.
Baylor Cox.
Oh, not able to get it under control. Was trying to flick it over the defender's head.
Stalking that right-hand side. Saucedo, good job.
And the fact that he was able to put that pressure gave Saucedo a little bit of help, forced a clumsy clearance. So credit to both players.
Clumsy clearance credit. Ooh, dangerous ball. Yeah.
And that's going to sail straight up. Oh, header off of Saucedo back to Johnson, who's probably going to have to either go to the outside. Yep.
Makes that decision.
Oof. Well won there.
Fast pace here all around.
And the linesman signals that the ball's out. Good job, linesman.
Just doing his job.
I think he wasn't sure if there was a deflection, and I honestly wasn't sure either, so I was waiting to see what he had to say.
Long throw in here. Going to put this one into the box.
Looks like that's not going to go far enough. It's going to head right back to him, and he's already being closed down, but I think
that takes
that's
a
going to be a
deflection
corner
there.
kick.
Yeah.
All right, the crowd is getting restless. They're wondering, is this going to be it? Johnson having another corner. They had a pretty decent amount in the first half.
Yes, they did.
And there were some really dangerous ones. We're all on the edges of our seats here.
Ball in.
Ooh, that was a crucial touch in the box right there. If he had not flicked that one up, that was going to go straight to Johnson, and that would have been the ball game, or at least, well, for 27 minutes.
Sure. Well, it would have changed the face, that's for sure. I mean, we're in such a stalemate right now. Yeah. Both teams are pushing forward, trying. So one goal, I mean, yeah, that might be it. That's for sure. That might seal the game.
Yeah, and Coffeyville is actually being really slick on the ball right now. A lot of good, clean, quick passing, some good runs up. Definitely has been a really, really big improvement, actually. This has been a great game for them. It seems like the longer the game goes on, the better they get. So now we just have to see that moment of beauty be created.
Exactly.
That is what we're all waiting for.
Not a bad ball sent down from Salcedo.
He was scrambling to get back on, and he was on by the time the ball came to him, so well read there.
Rensburg just trying to make sure no Johnson County player gets forward with that one.
I just realized we have Johnson, and we have another player named Johnson. God, we just can't win. I've been saying it this whole time, but only just now realized it.
Well,
I'll just have to keep calling him Andre Johnson instead of just Johnson.
True.
Little good sportsmanship right there. Please don't give me a yellow card. Thank you.
Tough challenge, Just kind of reckless.
Not the best spot if you want to. I mean, at this one, it's like it's too far out to loft one in very easily, but it's also, or rather, it's also too close to loft one in easily and too far out to just have an easy, clean shot on goal.
Sure.
So you wonder if he's just going to try to put some power on it and try to get it past the wall. Just, well, I don't know. I mean, that's how we got our goal, was just a sneaky one right into the corner. They could try something like that, or
it's
he
going
could
to
just
take
try some power.
Some precision, yeah, that's for sure.
And power is what they go for. Although, interestingly enough, precision could just mean hitting the same spot again and again and again. So maybe if they just keep aiming for that corner.
Yeah, good point there. So a couple substitutions here. Jake's going to come on for Roth for Costa. Looks like Christopher. No, that's going to be
Johnny Insel.
Yeah, that's going to be Insel coming in for.
Is it Insel? Have I been pronouncing it wrong all this time?
He'll let us know about it tomorrow. Actually, Johnny's a pretty quiet kid. He'd probably he just let that one go. Probably, yeah.
It. Well, we'll just have to tell him we would rather know, and we'll try. I mean, we finally fixed ourselves with Andrea Compere, so we can fix it with him too.
We can learn. We can grow.
Eventually. It may take an entire season, but we get there, and we'll be ready for the second one. Until we forget, for the first game, I had to be told
again.
That was a
nice little move there.
Oh,
yeah,
that was a bad touch, though. Oh, how disappointing for him.
Yeah, what a great move to get it downfield, but just couldn't handle it.
Lástima. Well. And Johnny Insel gets his first touch on the ball after getting back in. Ooh, tiny little touch onto the boot there, but not enough to draw the ire of the referee.
And Johnson County just continues to plug away. Good move there. Got around, but.
Wow, that's, I think that's going to be a corner kick.
Oh, man. That ball just keeps going.
That's not, oh, wait, no, that's not where the pit is back there. What is that pit that has the that has the little barricades around it? What's that? What purpose does that serve?
That's for track and field, actually. For
Does track and field have a pit? Like, is there like a pit event where you have to jump the pit or you break your legs?
Now, I don't know about that one. Now,
So because that seems like a blood
oh,
sport.
with the barricades around it. Now, what that is for, what's that called? The steeplechase.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, ball in!
Dang,
Oh,
what
wow.
a header too.
Ryan Butcher.
He just got that around, and there was nothing the goalie could have done on that one. Really slick header, really well placed. So now Coffeyville has to get that one back.
And the goalie comes all the way from goal to congratulate his players on that one now. That ball had a nice tight curve on it. It cleaned house, got through the box, fell perfectly for him, but he still had a lot to do with that header. I mean, it was still an excellent shot.
Credit where credit is due.
Sure.
Very well taken. So now Coffeyville will be we'll have a goal to make up, but there is that chance of it happening. I mean,
foot on the accelerator. All the way down to the floor, definitely so. We'll see Jake gather this one in, send it to a dangerous place. Yeah.
Send it through. Number 16 being pretty dangerous out there, but looks like that was well read. And Coffeyville has a lot of players up right now.
Yeah, and
a
I
lot
like
of
that.
options.
Yes.
Let's try to float that to the outside where Johnny and Sewell is hoping to pick it up. Looks like he just misjudged the bounce right there.
Well, on the right-hand side has been a place of opportunity for the Red Ravens in the second half. You saw it with Baylor Cox. They're trying to go ahead and set up and sell as well for that run.
Which we appreciate them keeping all the action where it's easy for us to see. Andre Johnson tracking him and claims a bit of a tug there, and the referee is inclined to agree.
All right. Well, and you noticed on that goal, too, Domingos was quite upset. He's a competitor, but just at the same time, just almost taken aback by the quality of the cross and just the quality of the head, really.
There's really not much he could have done.
No, not at all. Yeah.
Wow, you could hear that impact from up here.
It's like a car crash. My goodness. Ooh, good header. Trying to get something going forward. Johnson cleans that one up.
Some cries for a foul there from the Johnson bench go unheeded by the referee.
Ooh, what's going on down there?
Looks like after he slid in and continued to kick at it, the referee's going to call stoppage of play, give Johnson a free kick. Whoa, a little bit of extracurricular activity there. Looks like the linesman is going to explain what happened. So listen very carefully. We need to hear this.
And so here we go. Story time. Gather around.
And by gather around, you mean just those two players?
So, guys, should I go to McDonald's afterwards or Sonic? Oh, okay, very good talk. Here we go. Yes.
Man, talk about a rock and a hard place.
Neither of those choices. Not
at this time.
Yeah. Go have some salad.
Some salad.
Ooh, flicked on. Never was going to trouble Domingos, really.
All right. Nope. Looks like we're going to have some substitutions. Actually, I haven't had a lot of substitutions this half.
No, not at all.
A lot coming on at once.
Well, and so let's see if this can.
Looks like Johnny and Sewell's going to be coming off.
Yeah, bring some momentum in.
And Ricardo Saucedo also looks like he's on his way.
Directions being yelled out by Shicky. Play on.
Very fast-paced, exciting game, and Johnson creating more opportunities to attack.
Yeah, that goal definitely has given them some momentum. Red Raven's going to have to stay tough.
And offside by a country mile. At one point,
I was
going to
say,
down.
Well, I was waiting for it.
I was okay. Well, stuff happens. So That's my commentator contribution. All right, Coffeyville attempting to play out of the back again.
Yeah, and Rendsburg does have that talent. He can play from the back. He can make a run forward. Good move there.
Very calm, very collected.
Yeah, nice job, Domingos.
Baylor Cox making a run down the line again. Whoops. Just got away from David there. Looks like we have another substitution from Coffeyville. And
looks like this will be Costa coming back in for Gourmand, but coming back in for Jake. Costa with the blonde locks.
all right. Ball's going into the middle.
Good job to bring it down. Oh, but just miscommunication. Yeah. Here comes a run from this left-hand side. Oh, man. Nice.
That's going to be a throw-in for Coffeyville.
Just nice hustle, really.
He did well to shield him off there. Oh, no. Well, wait a minute.
So.
Okay, more confusion.
Nope, it's going to be Coffeyville ball. Yeah.
Okay, the line's been signaled for something, and it's Coffeyville.
Oh, man. Johnson County player all over Ralph Costa. Dang. Like a call on that one, but nothing, so we'll play on. About 17 minutes left in this second half. Johnson County striking once in the first half and once again in the second half. That's the difference in this one. Domingos.
Oops. Just got away from him there, switching the fields. So, what do you think Coffeyville needs to do to make this happen? Because it seems like they're having trouble getting out.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Well, I mean, first and foremost, they're going to have to play D, and just make sure that one or two more don't get past them. Because it's always tricky, and you know this, and any soccer fan does, as far as, yeah, okay, let's just send people forward. Well, then you set yourself up for the counterattack. And Johnson County has proved to have some speed, some precision passing as well, so I think for right now we just have to stay balanced. Maybe try to get either Domingos or, Baylor Cox on this right-hand side worked so well for us at the beginning of the second half. Let's try to send some long balls down or get him on the run.
Oh, looks like the referee's going to say that was a foul is what tripped him up.
And no argument from the Johnson County player, but if I'm a Johnson County fan, I'm
feeling it.
I'm shrugging my shoulders at that call right there. But so just to show you kind of, our attacking mindset right now, we're going to go ahead and have the goalie kick this one. Try to send as many people forward as we can.
Looks like that's going to go all the way forward to Raphael.
And here it goes.
Baylor
picked up on it. In the box.
Yes!
Oh!
Okay. All right. It's about time Coffeyville got a little bit of luck.
Wow.
Having that ball fall just sweetly right in front of his feet. Like, for me, you shouldn't have.
What a play. What a play.
So it looks like Coffeyville is not going to let this one go. Will not go gently into that good night. They will rage against the dying of the light.
Wow. We've got a ball game, folks. 16 minutes left.
Wow. So, that was an excellent build-up for that. I mean, the reason that ball fell so sweetly to them was because of those attempts, was because of being well-positioned. I mean, let's not say it's all luck. I mean, that was like, luck is 90% forethought.
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
But but that 10% was falling right in front of his feet.
Right place at the right time.
Exactly. But he had to be, of course, in that right place. So credit for being well-positioned and credit for the build-up that led up to it. That was some quality play, and now Coffeyville has a chance to make this happen.
Tough defense in the middle there. Costa just, feels a little undone on that one. Ooh, nice stop there by Domingos.
Excellent save.
Wow.
Yeah, with just 15 minutes left, now it's wondering who's going to be the one to run away with this. And Coffeyville's feeling it. Raphael dropping it off to the wing.
Who's going to be the difference maker? Let's see. Ooh, good defense there. Luis just forgot the ball behind him. Rendsburg steps up. Good job.
Looks like Johnson's going to be the team to run away with this, but Excellent slide tackle
Ooh,
there.
nice D.
Enough to cut out the danger so midfielders can get back. The defense can get their shape.
Still see substitutes warming up over for Johnson County. They might have a trick up their sleeve. You never know. Good move there. Ball to the middle. Gets a head on it.
Oh, if there'd just been a little bit less on that.
Ooh, back heel very good. Domingo's just going to let that one roll out. Good job by him, but slick passing from Johnson County.
Absolutely. That was pretty good.
Wow. Substitutions on. Looks like Baylor's going to come off. Ballesteros, if I'm not mistaken, is going to come on, number 11.
You're right about that. Now who's holding the roster? How's it feel? All right, Coffeyville on the attack again from Rafael Costa starting it off on the wing to Ballesteros, who was fouled, realized that foul probably cost him the opportunity to keep it, and was happy to go ahead and just take it.
Yeah, he did what he had to do right there.
Well, it's kind of like if he didn't, that foul cost him the ball, and he wouldn't get the kick. So, you know, if you can't get the first one, you will go ahead and take the second one. Because, I mean, a foul's a foul, and, you know, it's not like he rolled over and started clutching his knee or something.
Sure.
He's just like, yeah, I was fouled.
And here's the ball in. Pretty good one.
And looks like that's going to be a corner kick for Coffeyville.
So here we go. 13 minutes left. A lot of action still.
Yeah. Anyone's game. I like the little, close free, the close corner fake out thing. It's like, what? I'm just another guy coming to take this corner kick.
And corner kick in, far post, over the head. Aaron Edwards.
Drops it back. Looks like he'll try to get it on the bounce.
Ooh, that could have set up nicely right there, but Johnson County defender steps in.
Whoops. Excellent job there picking that up, and Johnson has a substitution. I believe that was number 16. Lyra was our difference maker there.
Good hustle from
Difference
him.
maker. Oh, God. The second I said that sounds like something like a cheesy commercial. But it looks like he took a knock there. Referee is saying there was no foul, though.
Handball.
Handball, as we heard from about 30 different people at once.
All over the place. Yes, the crowd definitely into this one. This is a really cool atmosphere.
If the ref didn't call that, plenty of other people did. So they pretty much have to give him the free kick at that point.
And it was obvious not only to the fans, but to the players on the field as well.
And to us. I just didn't say it. I was thinking it, though.
Of course.
And Andre Johnson's going to win that one up in the air, knock it forward. All the way back to Domingos.
And there's the boot. Fell nicely to the Red Raven player. Little run here.
Aaron Edwards was attempting to chip it forward, but he hasn't lost it yet. Finds him on the wing.
Luka Modric ball outside of the foot. That was pretty.
Tries to send it up. Oh, okay. He got up from that. He's fine. See, the referee was standing right there, like about 2 inches away.
Now that ball from Edwards out to that left-hand wing, boy, that was pretty.
Yeah.
The old Luka Modric, like I said, inside of the foot.
You want to call every good play a Luka Modric?
Well, he makes a lot of good plays. A little bit of.
There's a lot of discussion.
Yeah, a lot of discussion. I think we should just put in the extension cords and go down and sit with the fans.
A little bit late on that one. Looks like, the referee is going to go ahead and bring that one back. That was on Rafael Costa there. Just a little bit, just a little bit off the ball.
Yeah, a little too much.
Well, on the soft October night, how is this going to end?
Free kick sent in. Runners toward goal.
Very, very, very hopeful that was going to travel all the way forward.
That's got to be off.
Yeah, we'll call offsides. He was a little too close to that run of play. So the Johnson player is, okay. Shicky's trying to tell the center ref that offside was called, and I agree with him.
That was just miscommunication.
But it looks like it's going to end up pretty well for us, though.
And here we go. Nice run.
Looking to
has options.
Oh, looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
that was
Oh,
an
no.
intentional handball. Is that what he's calling there?
I'm not quite sure. Did
He
he?
must have. Well, unless he chopped at him and I didn't see it, but it
Or
looks like that's what he was signaling for.
maybe he
Whoa, that was his second yellow.
Oh,
That was that same
wow.
player. Whoops. Okay. Well, all of a sudden, Coffeyville just got handed a gift wrapped in a pretty red bow.
Wow, that is unbelievable. I think what it was he had a clear path toward goal,
And
but he
maybe he
kept
dragged
pulling
him
him
back.
back. Yeah.
Basically, you done did something you shouldn't have did.
Wow. That is unbelievable. Let's see how that changes the game going forward.
Who knows? It could change it right now if that leads to
Exactly.
a goal. I mean, I'd take it. I'd be happy with that. I mean,
And
man, they're having to make some major changes if they're bringing off the guy with amazing hair.
I was going to say, the guy with amazing hair definitely
Could be the difference maker.
he could, but they're not
Difference
letting him
maker.
on right now.
Well, maybe they don't want to make a difference. Haven't they ever heard the song? You know, you have to make the world a better place.
I don't know, man.
So I'm feeling good about this.
I'm
I don't know
feeling
about
pretty
you.
good, too. 3's the magic number. We had 2 standing over the ball, though.
Looks like, yeah, I was about to say, might want to bring that wall back just a tad. If he could get some good dip on this and just smash that in, that would just about make my, hell, let's just say week, not even night.
You know, dipping like Brahms out here. Let's see what can happen.
Oh!
Oh!
All right, that's the week.
Go!
I'm just gonna go ahead.
So,
No matter what happens from here on out, I'm happy.
Wow, man! If I have a need for a free kick taker, I think I might call up Domingos to fill that position again.
Yes.
Low, hard, precision shot.
Right into the side.
Ay,
in
ay,
that
ay.
corner. That was beautiful stuff. Man, there have been so many great goals this game. I feel like I'm getting spoiled by this.
Que bonita.
And yes.
Oh,
yes,
my
indeed.
gosh.
All right.
That is unbelievable.
So that's actually our. I mean, we've had 2 goals off of free kicks.
Yes,
Just expertly
yes.
placed free kicks.
Exactly.
So this was a superpower I didn't know we had.
Wow. So under 10 minutes left.
And they saved it for the under 10 minutes because that way it would be more exciting.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and park this bus. And
Well, we do have a numbers advantage, but
yeah, that's true. That's a very good point as well. So maybe we could even tack on one more, maybe take some chances going forward, or just, hey,
Well, the
park it
best-
and let's defend. I mean, this is Johnson County. We got to.
the best thing about a numbers advantage is that the team that is down by 1 has to run harder for every single ball because there's less room that each man can cover.
Great point.
So if basically we can just keep moving it around, make those runs that we've been making, force Johnson to spread out, to stretch, that might just do it.
And, you know, it's going to come down to focus here from our guys as well. You know, this is
Right.
a big spot.
There's still plenty of time left. Things could still happen. Things could
Yes.
change. You don't want to get complacent, and you don't want to say, "Well, we're just gonna sit back, rest on our laurels," and before you know it, someone gets an amazing header that sends it into the back of the net. So you got to be careful.
So good job by Domingos, just to kind of maybe waste a little bit of time sitting this one down.
Yep, we appreciate it.
And again, with
If
the
you could waste
numbers
about-
advantage.
If you could waste about 8 more minutes
Yeah.
and 32 seconds, that'd just about do it. I'm trying to translate what that coach just said.
Something about getting the ball. I think that,
Well, that does sound like something a coach might
I
say.
think he was.
Oh, was that Chicky? I thought that was the opposing coach.
I'm not sure. I mean,
Uh,
up here in the booth, we hear
I
so
think
much.
I know what Chicky's yell sounds like by now. I think that was the other coach.
Wow. I'm still just taken back by that free kick. I mean, 1 free kick in the game is unbelievable, but 2.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
Whoa. Okay. Looks like the referee is going to have a little bit of a chat on that.
Well, and the Johnson County
And
players.
he's going to caution him again. So
Yeah.
that is our, I believe, our 5th yellow of the game. 3 for Johnson and 2 for Coffeyville, or we just said yes, 2 for Coffeyville.
And speaking of, you know, just like focus overall, we have to focus, to keep this lead. But Johnson County, if they don't focus, they might find themselves down 2, 3, 4, with just 7, 8 minutes left to go.
Right. And
They've got to keep their heads right here.
to start to get desperate and to squander good chances because,
Yes.
you just think, well, I'm just going to just drill this in and hope that it just happens to go in. Whoa, okay, that was a little casual.
Well, I think he thought he was off, but nothing from the line judge.
Right, which is funny because if he thought he was off But then he put his foot out for us. Like, now hold on a sec. It has to be one or the other.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go with some reinforcements. Go ahead.
We can just see the golf cart cruising around
Yeah.
the sideline. It's like it's prowling.
Exactly.
Is it expecting something to happen?
I don't know. Ah, senor.
The referee is he's green like the pitch, so it doesn't matter. It just counts as bouncing off the ground. I really do like that color in terms of referee colors, by the way. I mean,
Well,
green. Why not? It's a happy color.
Maybe
It's like a happy little tree.
maybe they can bring you a jersey. I don't know.
Are you saying if I say some nice things about the referee, they might give me an honorary referee jersey?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I may have said a few things that disqualify me from any of their largesse.
Just
let's
already.
say.
Yeah.
Although I do think he's kept control over what could be a potentially out of control game.
Yeah,
I actually think he's done a really good job.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this so he'll give me a free jersey. I mean, I really think, although there's been a few moments of
Yeah,
confusion.
miscommunication between which we would like to say we love all referees up here and anyone in any authority position at all. We
No, don't say that.
You've got our support.
No, that's a horrible thing to say.
So if you're looking to someone to lock up, Ryan Butcher.
All right, so it looks like Coffeyville is. Looks like they were saying it went out for a goal kick. So
Okay.
Gonna bring on another substitution. Johnson shuffling players around like crazy, looking for that magical combination.
I wonder what type of talking to that player will get from his coach. I mean, that red card, the difference in this game. No, I mean, obviously, Domingo's free kick still has to go in. I mean,
Absolutely.
it's still so brilliant. But
Even
just
if he hadn't gotten that red card, though, he still would have given them the free kick that zipped in. So
yeah,
either
that's a
way,
good point. Yeah.
that would be a heavy burden to bear, knowing that your actions led directly to that. But it only led directly to that because of that amazing finish. So,
Yeah, that's a good
Can't be
point.
too mad about it.
Well,
Excellent header.
And you know what I like to see? Number 7, Domingos, all the way back playing some defense. He knows the importance of this win.
Oh. We're going to have a chat here.
Looks like he
with
maybe
Trenton
got,
Spess.
maybe got hit in the face.
Yeah, it looks like he was.
We see the Johnson County.
Looks like he may need to sub out just to make sure
well,
he's
number
all right.
13, yeah. Also holding his head.
So hopefully he's just playing it safe here. Doesn't want to risk anything. You don't want to risk that thing that is your entire personality, right?
Your brain.
Well, I hope that's it. No, man, your skull.
Or what's inside of it, that's for sure.
True, but yeah. So hopefully he'll be all right. We'll hopefully have a chance to check in with him later.
Yeah,
Make sure he's all
definitely
right.
so.
He'll have a chat with our physicians. Well, not physicians, our physios. I don't know if they've graduated to that level yet.
Yeah, that's true. Aaron Macaronis. She'll take a look at him, ask him his middle name.
I'd have to think about what mine is for a sec.
Well, if you've got your middle name, you're good to go back in. That's not how it works.
Fighting for that ball.
One more, and fighting for this last 5 minutes too. Run on the right hand side, cleared away by the Red Ravens. Great job there. When in doubt, kick it out.
Good dodge by the linesman too.
You're just all over these guys.
What? It was a good dodge. I wasn't being sarcastic.
You just want a free jersey.
And maybe a flag too, if they wouldn't mind. Popping straight up in the box.
Yeah, dangerous throw in.
You could see there was some. He was thinking about it. Should I come forward and try to grab it? But he wisely backed off, left it up to the defenders, and they were able to get the danger out of there. Whew.
I imagine that's one of the harder aspects of
looks like
being a
they
goalie.
may take a near corner. Maybe. Nope.
Nah.
Just thinking about it. Being sneaky Pete's, I believe is the technical soccer term.
Either way, ball sent in. Oh, man, that was great placement. He got ahead to it, but
It came off a bar,
wow.
not necessarily the goal.
Yeah. Came off the American football bar there. Nice corner kick. great job by the Johnson County player to get to that ball, get ahead to it.
I don't think it's fair, though, for them to actually slow down the clock and make this take even longer.
Because that's what's happening right now, yes.
This is the longest 3 minutes of my life right now.
20-minute long, 5-minute period here. Time is a concept. Oh, Domingos, come on now.
What happened to him? I just saw him go down all of a sudden.
I don't know. I don't.
Looks like we may need to get Nathan Hart ready.
Well, yeah, Nathan Hart's going to have to get up and.
Oh, looks like we've called her to the field again.
Interesting turn of events here.
We're running out of leagues to talk about.
Well,
do you want to talk about the Bundesliga?
Well, so volleyball, we mentioned 33-2, having a great season. They'll be back in action on the 16th. Football, they'll be back home this Saturday against rivals NEO. Men's basketball, like I said, basketball season already starting. That's crazy.
Got all kinds of seasons.
Yeah, men's basketball jamboree actually here in Coffeyville. They'll play Fort Scott and also Southwest Community College.
Wait, is it really called the jamboree?
Jamboree.
Is it like jam as in like jam? Like, and welcome to the jam. Like that kind of jamboree?
I think maybe like NBA jam? Like that type of jamboree? Maybe not like Apple Jam or...
No. I was like, it's time to slam and welcome to the jam jamboree. Do I need to tell you about the Quad City DJs
no, you don't.
and Space Jam?
No, you don't need to tell me about that at all.
Because, boy, do I have some things to introduce you to later on.
Well, and so, Dirk Andrews' fun fact, we actually sang that song for a choir concert in 7th grade. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, and also I Believe I Can Fly. So we did all Space Jam songs for my choir concert.
Was I Believe I Can Fly on the Space Jam soundtrack?
Oh, you kidding me? You're going to call me out?
No, I'm just asking.
No. I'm saying you're going to call me out for not knowing about the Quad City DJs, but you don't know I Believe I Can Fly is on Space Jam?
I wonder which song is catchier and more associated with the movie.
I'm just going to... Folks, I'm not on camera right now, but I'm shaking my head vehemently. I don't even know what that word means, but it sounds good. I'm dealing with an English person here, so you got to throw out words like that every once in a while.
Well, enough about that. Let's go back to the soccer game.
Ooh, Aaron Edwards. That's got to be something there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dragged him back right there. That's got to be at least a yellow card.
Seriously, yeah, because he had a clear pass going forward, that's for sure.
And looks like, the referee's going to signal for him to come off. Wow, this game got chippy. That was only 11 seconds.
That's crazy, man. Longest 5 minutes of my life.
Hopefully Aaron Edwards is okay, though.
He's a tough guy, but, I mean, you take a shot to the face like that. Doesn't matter how tough you are. Hit you in the right spot. That'll put you down.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to get up. He's fine. So, looks like the referee is... That would have been amazing if that had gone in. Looks like Aaron Edwards is trying to see if he's got his bearings right now. Is playing it safe.
So speaking of getting your bearings, just looked up the Space Jam soundtrack. I Believe I Can Fly, definitely.
Okay, what's the title track?
I don't know if there is a title
track.
The
first one. What's the first one?
Fly Like an Eagle by Seal.
Wait, what? By Seal?
Yep.
Okay. I've got some comments on that.
And then the winner by Coolio. Space Jam Quad City DJs. I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly.
Oh, look which one came first.
Oh, my.
I just think it's the fault of that song that every time I hear the word slam or jam, I get that song stuck in my head for about 3 hours. Luckily, it doesn't come into play too often when you start talking about a jamboree.
Ooh, and hey, let's get back to the game.
Oh,
dangerous shot.
That was not a bad volley. Luckily, there was a red raven between that volley and the goal.
How tempting is it as a soccer player to take that volley? I mean, it's just so tempting, right?
Yeah, and he was not far off of it.
No, he was
credit's
not.
due. And looks like that's going to travel out. And another substitution, and it looks like we'll be substituting goalies again.
So 2 minutes left. See what happens here. We're going to have Hart come back off. Domingo's back on.
Yeah. Is he limping back on?
I don't understand. I don't. I really don't. But his Ultimate Warrior type kit, I do understand that though.
Well, that was the thing. So
Here we go.
Now we're finally going to finish this game out with 2 minutes left to go as our star goalkeeper frolics onto the field.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure what's wrong with him because he was frolicking earlier all over the place, but now just something wrong with his leg. Ooh!
Luckily, he's not called into play to stretch that leg.
Goodness gracious.
Maybe cantering?
I'm not sure.
Galumphing
With
onto the field.
with an
Get some Lewis
OR,
Carroll
right?
in there.
Cantor with an OR, correct? Or
Gallivanting coming from the peanut gallery.
I
in
like
here.
that, yeah. So
There's a lot of good verbs, is what we're trying to say.
And he's an English guy, so you know he's got a lot of them too. So Von Rensburg is going to take that kick.
Looks like the referee's going to bring that back.
Okay, Aaron
Foul.
Edwards just.
He'll just take his time.
Oh, dangerous ball. We don't need that.
Oh, well called right there by Andre Johnson. He was standing right where he needed to be to cause problems.
And here we go. 1 minute left. Ryan Butcher.
Able to slip that through. Can't quite get it to Edwards. Looks like there's a foul. That was a foul on Edwards.
Yeah, that's going to go our way.
Oh, man, if only it took 45 seconds to get to this kick.
We can at least make it last 10. That's for sure. Oh, yeah. You see that. You're not going to get away with that.
A little bit of a yellow for that, but nice try, Raphael. You did your best, and he did take 11 seconds off the clock, and that is an eternity at this point in the game. I'm not just saying that because the clock keeps getting stopped. I'm saying that because time dilates when you're paying attention to absolutely every millisecond. So
Rensburg sends this one down.
All the way into the corner.
Rudy. Yeah, Rudy's going to.
Ballesteros.
Good job there. Big boot.
22 seconds left, and here's a good chance to eat up some time.
Oh, dangerous
like a foul's
ball.
being called right there. The linesman waving his flag for everything he can, and that's probably going to be Johnson's last attempt.
And
right
I know that helps us right there, but I feel like they protect the goalie a little bit too much.
It is a very dangerous job. You can't protect a goalie too much.
Well, it's either way, though, a wonderful, momentous win for the Caulfield Red Ravens.
A rollicking game.
Wow.
Ooh.
So,
does this mean that I get to be the one who posts it on the Facebook page? Because I could do that right now.
You've got it. You've got it.
Awesome.
So thank you guys for joining us for both the women's game and the men's game, and congratulations for those of you who stuck around for the men's game victory.
You got to see an amazing, well, I was about to call it a comeback, but they started the lead, then fell behind, then came back. I don't know what you would call that.
I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to enjoy it and call it a victory.
Yes, and like I said, this makes my week. I'm ready to face the day on Friday. Everything is golden from here on out. Great job, Ravens. We are looking forward to the next game, and thank you, everyone, for staying with us tonight.
Well, and if so, I could suggest anything to you guys. It would be to go out and get the Space Jam soundtrack and just jam out. For Ryan Butcher, I'm Dirk Andrews. Peace out. Have a good night.